So I'm very honored to welcome our host, our speaker for the second session. So without further delay, I would like to invite our professor, Dr. Suchithra TV, Assistant Professor, School of Biotechnology, East Campus, NIT Calicut. Her area of teaching include microbiology, bioenergetics and metabolism, biosensors and diagnostic, cancer biology, instrumental methods, food technology, biotechnology, instrumental biology, etc. She has her BSc in botany from University of Calicut, Kerala, India. Her MSc in microbiology from the University of Calicut, Kerala, and finally her PhD in microbiology from University of Calicut, Kerala. So, ma'am, it is our pleasure on behalf of IEEE MSS, cordially welcome you to the session. Ma'am, please. Hello? Ma'am, are you there? Yeah, ma'am, you're visible now, but not audible.
Audible?
Yeah, now it's audible.
Okay. Thank you, Devika, for the introduction. Dear students and parents, I'm going to talk about academic, research, and professional aspects of biotechnology. I'm going to share now my slide. Can you see my slides?
Yeah, ma'am, it's visible now.
Okay. Let me start my session. Academic, research, and professional aspects of biotechnology. In this session, I would like to explain about what is biotechnology, what are the academic under the subject, what are the course details for BTech, options after BTech biotechnology, then job opportunities, what are the different institutes possible for job studies, job, and for research, and what are the big companies and top these institutes for jobs. Okay. Today I'm going to discuss, as I told you, today I'm going to discuss about that academic, research, and professional aspects of biotechnology. Mainly in is an engineering stream. This subject also have different programs in the science stream also. Today I am going to discuss about that engineering stream. So first of all, what is biotechnology? Biotechnology is a combination of biology and technology. And one more stream, as you can see in other states for UG and PG and all, that is bioengineering. It's nothing but it's a combination of biology and engineering. And here in these subjects, it's more engineering, other multidisciplinary engineering areas will come into that one for that a better product development and all. Some more engineering side it will be. Usually these PG programs are on this bioengineering. Okay. And a colorful explanation about this subject will help you to understand more about how this biotechnology related to our life and environment. And there is some classification of the subject based, it's showing some to make it very interesting and into different colors. That is, first one is red biotechnology, mainly is dealing with that pharmaceutical and medical biotechnology. Now in this present medical scenario, we are uh, eagerly waiting for vaccines and everything. Um, so this area is mainly focusing on the different products like vaccines, antibiotics, and different other pharmaceutical products like hormones and all. This next is green biotechnology. It's very much related to our life. It's for good agricultural uh, um, methods we can adopt for a better yield, better drug resistant, disease resistant varieties, drought resistant varieties, and for that is a plant transgenic plants production. And another one is a transgenic animal production, that is for a better milk production with better nutritional content, like good amino acid productions, good hormonal balance, everything we can genetically modify in animals. And another example is biofertilizers. We can improve the fertility of um, soil by adding some microorganism, and we can improve that yield from that farm. Okay. Next is blue biotechnology, is dealing with marine biotechnology, aquatic biotechnology. In this one, we can improve the seafood yield. And for example, we can modify the living environment of commercially useful fish in situ environment, and we can enhance the production of seafoods, and at the same time we can make changes in that genetic level, and we can make transgenic fish for a better yield. Here in this picture you can see that it's a bigger size for a transgenic fish. And another product is seaweed products, uh, that is from this algae. Bioplastic we can produce, and many other cosmetics items we can produce from that aquatic seaweeds or other algae. Then next is Y biotechnology, industrial biotechnology. In this one, we can industrially we can produce different compounds. Not only compounds, there's different materials, biomaterials, for example, nanofibers, nanocellulose, or biocellulose, like that. That we can use for that good biodegradable items, just like bioplastics that we can make from microorganism, or from plants itself we can make a bioplastic. It's biodegradable. And next is the example is biofuels like bioethanol, biohydrogen. All these are very useful in this scenario. So next is another branch of biotechnology that deals with the food and nutrition. And in this one, how to improve that this nutritional value of food, and how to improve that shelf life, and that we can manage with the use of different microorganisms in that fermented foods and all. So this baking industry, cheese industry, and another area is nutraceutical production. And in the case of a pharmaceutical, that is different, nutraceutical is different. Here, these are the, we can provide this health supplements. Okay, next branch is soil biotechnology, that is mainly deal with that soil microorganism, how to remediate this some waste management and everything. Here you can see that desert biome and all. Mainly in that something related to agriculture biotechnology. In this desert conditions, we have to get a very good drought resistant plant material, and we have to make use of that biome in that desert area. At the same time, we can utilize such areas. And next is bioremediation. That is for that this contaminated area with some pollutants and all. Using microorganism, we can remove everything. Next is biomining. Naturally, it's occurring for that better mining and all. That we can do it in this lab scale, or it's an in situ biomining techniques we can block, and we will get that a better yield. Next is another interdisciplinary area, that is nano bioinformatics. In this one, biotechnology as well as computational biology we are using here for that development of better drug delivery. Drug development we can do at the same time we can do that better drug delivery to target based delivery we can do with that nano drug molecules, and we can use nano drug delivery systems. And next is this bioinformatics. Now you may know about that human genome project. Like that, not only in human studies, many organisms are explored for knowing their genetic basis, and in these things we will get that we can do that molecular gene sequencing and everything, and it can be analyzed with the help of a computational biology, and we will get very good idea about that, and how it will be interrelated and everything we can study with the help of a network analysis and all. So all these things come to an end for that better development of a drug or for a personal medicine. And bioprocess technology, it's a biotechnology. In this one, what are the things we can make it in industrial microbiology, that we can do it in bioreactors, and we can enhance the production of such products. Next is purple biotechnology, and in these things, in this area, many research works are. The biotechnology is a very much research oriented subject. In this one, so many publications are coming, and so many patents, just like other branches. So many inventions are there. So for the better analysis of bibliographic analysis of such data, we can do it with the purple biotechnology. It has so many positive things and all, some other negative aspects also. We have to be aware, and we have to fight against that, and we have to know about that. How to tackle from that. That is the dark biotechnology. Bioterrorism, biowar, biocrime, anti-crop warfare. All these things are behind this. Some solution we have to find. So we should know about that. That is actually dealing in dark biotechnology. There are so many branches in biotechnology. It's a combination of many subjects like medical science, microbiology, biochemistry, molecular biology, genetics, forensic science, toxicology, pathology, synthetic biology, bioengineering, biophysics, cell biology, neurobiology, bioprocess technology, nanotechnology, biomechanics, bioinformatics, environmental science. All together, It's very much related to our life and environment. There are so many emerging areas like biosensor development, and here from this you can understand that how interdisciplinary products are coming out. There's biosensors, mixed reality, then tissue engineering, then big data analysis for biotechnology analysis, just like that the human genome projects, and also for nowadays this COVID tracking is tracing is doing all these big data analysis we can do. And here you can see many company name here. They are dealing with these things. 3D bioprinting, it's mainly it's helping for that surgical planning, biomedical research and all, gene editing. So personalized, targeted treatment we can do that to that exact to that course. Nanomedicines, as I told you. Then next thing is synthetic biology and metabolic engineering. When we know about that, what are the genes required for that particular product, we can synthesize that gene artificially, and we can incorporate it to an organism, and we can make that product with high yield, and we can modify that metabolic pathways. And then artificial intelligence, it's another upcoming area of biotechnology. Then what are the academic programs under this biotechnology? In this, as a UG program, BTech, you can do this a 4-year course in 8 semesters, and after that you can go for a MTech or MS. Some integrated programs are there for a PhD, or just after that BTech, you can directly go for a direct PhD, and you should get at that time you should very good gauge score. And next is or directly just after that MTech or MS, you can directly go for a PhD. Then postdoctoral programs, and these are the academic programs of biotechnology under engineering streams. And this in this one, for this course, for getting admission in NITs, you have to score in JEE main, and to get admission in IITs, JEE advanced has to clear. Then in some of the state government engineering colleges in other states, they have their own engineering entrance exams. And in private engineering colleges, they also have their own entrance tests and or counselings. In this first year, you can learn the basics of the engineering subjects, math, science, humanities, basic engineering, and other subjects. And in the next coming years, you will be excel in different branches. As I mentioned before, these you can excel in that professional core subjects. As I mentioned, it's an interdisciplinary. Many branches are there in this subject, so everything you will learn more. Apart from that, you can excel in your own passion area by studying these elective subjects. There's so many top institutes for your UG, PG programs, and as well as PhD programs. IITs, meaning IITs are offering biotechnology programs. NITs, Delhi Technological University, Birla Institute of Technology, VIT. These are the some top colleges, and in abroad also you can you will get a chance to do UG and PG program and PhD. And uh, after the BTech program, uh, what are the possibilities? Even just after the BTech, you can go for job, or you can go for your PG program, MTech or MS, and or you can directly go for a PhD. And in between that, if you want to go for a job, you can search for that and you can achieve it. And if you are really want to do research, uh, you can do PhD, postdocs, and you can work as a scientist. I will tell you about what are the opportunities of biotechnologies. What are the and just after your PG, PhD, postdoc, and everything, you can go for a teaching profession. Then research scientist, research associate, medical scientist, biotechnologist, R&D R&D scientists, biotechnological technicians, medical clinical lab technicians, biochemists, biophysics, biomedical engineers, microbiologists, epidemiologists, biomanufacturing specialists, bioproduction operators. These are, if from these names itself, you can guess that they are excel in some particular area. So depending upon our patient, depending upon that experience we are getting from our internship, some are training, and the projects you are doing during your BTech and UG and PG programs, you can go for these many options. And usually just after the +2, basically these science students will have two options. Some of the students have two options, that is medical and engineering stream. And if it is that student is really want to go for a biology area, or they will look for that medical seats. And some people are not, they like biology, that science stream, but they don't want to go for a medical, this MBBS or BDS or any other streams. Those students are, for those students, biotechnology is the better option. And one more thing, if you are really excelling in writing, you can go for that science writers, science editors, associate editors for scientific journals and everything. Then there's a sales manager, or in R&D institutions. And this next is data analysis. Nowadays, data science is an upcoming area. So data analysis very much required in many companies. And next is a quality control officer for food and food technologies and pharmaceutical companies. These are the different job options: private job, government job, self-employment. In private job, we can go for a different industries. These are the some big companies. And basically, there are 5 sectors for industry. And I told you about this self-employment. Here, we can do that. We can start up our own industries, like in different sectors: biopharma, bioindustrial, bioservices, agri, and bio-IT. In biopharma, we can start the companies for the production of drugs, antibodies, therapeutics, nutraceuticals, like that. And next is a bioindustrial. It's a production of enzymes, is some more relevant to industrial, not related to these pharmaceutical drugs. And next is the bioservices. It's another upcoming area for the industry development, and that is the bioservices, just like this DNA sequencing and next generation sequencing testing, or PCR reactions. All these things, high. Uh, these experiments are very much costly, and it need high expertise, very much expertise the person is required. So such service that company can provide, and they can earn very well. And next is bioagriculture. This is the production of biofertilizer like pseudomonas production, biopesticides like this BT, uh, toxins, and genetically modified seed production, or tissue culture labs we can develop for that for better yield plants, in to supply the plants for nurseries and all. Next is another field is bio IT. In this one, this industry is easy to develop compared to others. This is for the development of databases and big data analysis, and for bioinformatics online tool development, and that service this IT bioinformatics person can do. Okay, these are the top 10 biotech companies in India. All these founders are biotechnologists. Next is this. What are the institutes for biotechnology research? I told you academics, research, and professional aspects we can discuss in this session. And now this research is this NBTB, DST, CSIR labs, ICMR labs, DAE, ICAR, DRDO, IAC, BCAL. These are the some of Indian institutes actively involved in biotechnology. There are so many research institutions in Kerala for biotechnology. These are the different labs in research institutes in Kerala. So in these institutes, now we discuss about different companies, different research institutes, all in this area. We can do, they will have an R&D wing, as well as they will have they have a R&D facility. In all these places, we can do research or we can do the job. Depending upon our expertise, our experiences, and our academic records and all, we will get different positions. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. So before moving on to the next session, I think we have our students have some questions to ask. So Mr. Sean, can you please help me with that?
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, ma'am. Already you have answered many of the questions which they posted in the comment box. There is only one or two quick questions. One is like there is a common question. So some of the students have opted computer science in +2 rather biology. Will they be eligible to join biotechnology?
Yes, yes. NIT and IIT they can join.
So only for
And
IIT?
in our institute, biotechnology, if they're in the coming in all the semesters, they will come up along with that biotechnology biology students. They don't have any problem in their studies. This for my knowledge. Hello.
Hello. So I think there isn't much questions to ask. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for gracing your important works and sharing your thoughts and opinions with us today. Thank you so much for the wonderful knowledge and insights shared with our youth on this session. Thank you. Thanks a lot, ma'am.